across the street from the project. My family moved from ghetto to ghetto. Employment is low, money is low. Our living condition was a hello, but had ambition. Meditating and wishing to ditch the pain. Plus, live large like the rich and famous. Life in the projects, a pain in the anus. Glocks let off shots, whistling little missiles, miscellaneous. Caught up in violence, but I maintain my scale balance. Ain't nothing changed, still scaring brothers like Jack Palance. I get amped up, lamped up, seeing brothers packed on top of others. The projects cramped up, word to mothers. On the outside looking in, think look a kind of grim, observing the building is filled in like a prison. Psychologically not in tune, juveniles really want his elbow room, shooting each other and they all drop from the same womb. Females exchanging money for sex. What happened next? I see it all across the street from the project.
Living long in the concrete jungle. Something gotta give, you gotta strive to live. It's a humble, living long in the concrete jungle. Something gotta give, you gotta strive to live. It's a humble, living long in the concrete jungle. Something gotta give, you gotta strive to live. It's a humble, living long in the concrete jungle. Something gotta give, you gotta strive to live.
I used to reside in the BJs back in my juvenile days. Was hard back then, crime pays. Wrestling, we by the trays in Vanderveer. My Panamanian accent was easy to hear. And Mama Bear forever braided my big sister here in Platts. We had no rodents, but roaches as big as rats. We used to watch them, cause only silver bullets can stop them. And mommy, we trusted was a plush. She didn't crush the stamina. My dad, he boated back to Panama. And the bandit us devastated. Relocated, looking for another ghetto. She bought a house in East New York, Brooklyn, part of the borough, where the drug game is deep. Every week, dealers compete. Who can keep and got the fattest Jeep? The crime rate for rape escalate. The death toll killed by a gun, #1 in the state. I'm vexed, seeing it all, sipping the Becks. What happened next? Across the street from the project.
Living long in the concrete jungle. Something gotta give, you gotta strive to live. It's a humble, living long in the concrete jungle. Something gotta give, you gotta strive to live. It's a humble, living long in the concrete jungle. Something gotta give, you gotta strive to live. It's a humble, living long in the concrete jungle. Something gotta give, you gotta strive to live.
Free at last, one last of your fast. Not to maintain it, the president laughed. The press see it as entertainment, depressed with news. Stress, if you're black, you lose before you roll the dice. Welfare became a way of life in my community. The projects need immunity to welfare. Cause farewell is what it's soon to be. See, it's common sense. I'm calm with sense. I hate it, my hood is invaded. Food stamps are heavily circulated in my little town. Everybody the Nina Brown lugging a 4-pound with the jail face frown, bugging, plugging, slugs and other brothers. Mugs when his drugs outsell the other thugs. He's killed them mugs then disposed in the carpet. Froze as a frostbit from head to toes in the dark pit with John Doe's. Hearts are hollow, making it hard for me to swallow my bags. Across the streets from the project.
Living long in the concrete jungle. Something gotta give, you gotta strive to live. It's a humble, living long in the concrete jungle. Something gotta give, you gotta strive to live. It's a humble, living long in the concrete jungle. Something gotta give, you gotta strive to live. It's a humble, living long in the concrete jungle. Something gotta give, you gotta strive to live.
For 9-5, next level rule. We are period, we out of here. Amar signing out.